We're all ready for you, Mr. Learning. Sorry for that. No, sorry, I understand, sir. It's okay.
Okay, good afternoon. First thing I'd like to bring up is I did see a picture of the Labrador flag up there, which one person said that wasn't worth bothering about. But that flag represents the land, the sky, and the water, and the trees. It does not represent destroy. That's the first thing I'd like to, so I wish you would remove that from your presentation, please.
On that point, Mr. Learning, my understanding is that the question that was raised by Mr. Davis was whether or not a royalty was paid to the Heritage Society, not whether the flag is that...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, to me, money still don't replace what's being destroyed. So I would just like to see it removed, actually. So I'll take that first, but I'd just like to see it removed from there because, as I say, what it represents.
You're saying you disagree with having the flag on the presentation?
Yes, I do.
But most people feel that Anyway, you've made your point. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you. I think first of all, or second of all, I finally figured out what IBA means. It means give me money, and then you can take and destroy what you want. We had one presentation from Mr. Sains Harvey, and he done a fine job, so passionate in his speech, and he is a very passionate person, telling about how the land is and what he'd like to see from it, how beautiful it is. And then we had another presentation with a lot of pictures, and in the end he said, you didn't give me any money. That was basically what I got out of that presentation. The New Ratchet government, the Innu government, and the Nunavut government. And I will say government, not people. They keep saying, give me money. Nobody is saying stop this project. Now, I have been at these hearings since they began, and at the beginning of each session, NELCO would have their propaganda people give a presentation using their favorite two words, minimal effects. Hearing these words would make you want to laugh or throw up. The second one sounds a lot better. It's good to know that Mr. Bennett enjoys good comedy act because he keeps producing it for us, although he doesn't seem to appreciate laughter.
I'm sorry, Mr. Learning, but, the idea is that for everybody to we want to get as much information as possible, but the idea is for people to be respectful of each other and this type of thing. So you can easily state your disagreement with what the proponent is saying, but I don't think it's fair to be personalizing your comments.
Okay. Now we'll continue. The science on this project is nothing but a joke. NELCO had their scientists and consultants sit up here and totally discredit themselves with fictitious reports. And as you said about respect, well, that's what Mr. Burlingame said after I think Mr. Marcocchio made some statements. And Mr. Burlingame's right. We do need to respect each other. So this is why I wish they would stop trying to give us false reports. That would be a little bit of respect there. And we heard from all government departments, and they all stated we concur with NELCO's findings, which is lovely. That means they're doing their job. Then they'd say, well, we'd like to see a few changes. But by the time they finish, the only thing left not to be changed is NELCO's name on the binder. That's all I could figure out. And DFO, well, they totally discredit themselves, but really that is not a joke. We trusted these people to protect our fish in our waterways. It looks like our fish is in some serious trouble. And by their own admission, they don't get out and get their hands wet or their feet muddy or their boots muddy. They just sit back and take what anybody gives them and says, oh yes, this is right. It looks good to me, so it must be perfect. One part there where they said, I think one part that had come up was about trout living in certain areas. Oh, these trout are living in fast waters, but oh gosh, these trout would rather live in slow waters. They have Dr. Doolittle working with them or something? I don't know. They must. Somebody's talking to the fish somewhere. And to hear all of them saying, oh yes, we agree, we agree, we agree. It must be right, we all agree. Sounds like the monkeys from Esau's Fables. Now, everybody certainly is concerned about the amount of mercury that's coming down. And Nelco says that's not going to be a problem, not only killing the fish, or, well, not the fish, but the other animals that eat the fish. And Nelco's right, that's not going to be a problem. Because the amount of silt that's going to come down that river is going to kill the fish before the other animals ever gets to the fish. I didn't hear what Nelco had to say about silt, but that's okay. I'm sure it will be good. When one person was asked why would you not do a project like this on the island, they said it's too environmentally sensitive, but it's okay to come and do it in Labrador. Our colonial government don't care too much about 5% of the population. They don't mean beans. Labrador was never supposed to be a land that was to be settled. This was a land that was just supposed to be here for Newfoundland government to come in, tear apart and destroy, and nobody should care about it. Our own Chamber of Commerce puts up signs saying, come in and reap our land. That's up there in the airport. Anybody mind look at it. And Chamber of Commerce made the one statement, said we're in favor of this, and then they ran away. We never saw them after. This project is a done deal, no matter what suggestion comes from anybody, local people, panel, or any other person. Contracts have already been awarded. I'll leave that part out. Already up there's a nice big area cleared up about 150 feet wide, and they said they just made roads just for bringing material in. But 150 feet is a pretty big road. It's a pretty wide road, that is. Our town does not, by their own admission, have a plan that will evacuate flood areas. And I don't think they'll ever be able to get one because of the way our town lies. Sand does not stand up very good when water and ice is beaten against it in hard force. We already have proof of that with rocks on our riverbank. I sat here and listened to these minimal effects long enough. Action is now required. We will be standing in front of any and all equipment you put down at Muskrat Falls. That land you cleared for us, that's going to look lovely for our tents. That will just work perfect. We started a Facebook a little while ago, and actually within the last 2 weeks, and already we have 170 people. You had a teleconference with Riglet. They're not happy with the project. You had a teleconference with Cartwright. They're not happy with the project. We will be in touch with them people. They will back us up. And we will all be on that site. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Learning, for your presentation. Are there any questions from the panel? Does the proponent have any questions? Thank you, Mr. Learning.
Thank you.